So before I get started on this video, I want everybody that has a question to go to my website. It's actually a blog, and go through the archives and see if you can find the answer to your question before you start writing me emails. That's the web address below. I'll provide a link below the video as well. I think I've answered most of the questions people are asking, and I've done it multiple times, and it does get a little irritating to have to answer the same thing over and over and over again, especially when I take the time to post up a long thing on my page about how to fix whatever problem it is you're having. Today I want to address the center hole in your coin for the last time. So I'm hoping that this video will make it clear, and this is going to be a video about using a clear top center punch tool, because this seems to be the tool that everybody's using. I like to use a handsaw on mine, but if we're going to use a clear top center punch, then I'm going to show you how to do it. So I made a video before showing you how to use a center finder to find the center of your coin. Today I'm going to be using this 1877 Spanish cent, and we're going to use the center punch tool. Well, not really, but I'm going to show you how to do it. One of the questions that I get asked all the time is, when using a center punch tool such as this, that the coin tends to slip, and that's one of the drawbacks of a center punch tool. It's always going to come out a little bit off center. Unless you're really lucky, you'll get it perfectly centered. So let's say we're going to use this punch here, which I believe is the 7/16 for this coin on the floor. One thing you can do is take out the washers on your clear top center punch, and once those are out, you can put your coin in and tighten down both of the bolts, and that will help lock in the coin, so when you hammer it, it won't slip. A lot of the times with like a thicker coin, especially copper nickel, it will bounce and you'll have to hit it several times before a hole punches. So it's good to have it locked down. Now, another way to do it is, let's get to the coin, is to place it on leather. I love using leather. I use leather on just about everything that I do, including hammering, all of it. Leather is extremely handy. So put it on a piece of leather and just slide it in, and then you're just gonna have to eyeball it until you get it just right. Now the leather will help keep it from slipping. A small coin like this should only take one good whack. I was wrong, it's not 7/16, I'm sorry, it's 3/8. Is it 3/8? Yeah, 3/8. And we just place that there, and you could take your hammer and wham! Out comes the little plug. Okay, so let's say that that is taking place. Oh, one last thing. Another nice thing with the leather is, once it's been punched, sometimes a little bit of metal will linger, making it hard to extract the coin. So you can also use your leather to pull the coin out of your clear top center punch. The next thing you're going to want is a small anvil. This is just like I believe a 15-pound anvil, but you can use smaller anvils. It doesn't really matter. You can use something like this, just so long as it has this hole. Now for this demonstration, the only thing I have in front of me at the moment is this tiny little round file. You're going to need one of these as well. Okay, this is a different coin, but let's imagine that it's that Spanish cent. It's pretty much the same thing as far as diameter, and it's also made of the same material. So what I've done here, I've taken my set of calipers and I have checked four corners, just like I would have done the crosshairs on. So what I do is, from the hole, measure out from one point and then the other, and then repeat that from left to right, and watch your screen. It's going to tell you the thinnest part of the coin. So in this case, I believe that it's pretty close to center. It was just a tiny bit off. Now I'm going to try to show you the best I can, because I'm not good with the camera. what I've done is I've made these little lines, okay? And what these lines are showing me is where it's the... it's not focusing. You can see where the smaller number would be. This is the shortest distance from the hole to the factory rim, and then where it's just a little off-centered. This is the stuff you're going to file out, and you're going to leave this part alone. Anyways, how do I do that? I find that lowest number, I lock it in on my caliper, and I, using two hands of course, will, let's just match it up like I'm doing it. Just draw lines all the way around that hole until you're left with a pattern like this. From there, you just take your round file, something bigger would be better, but a round file, and you file this away. Now, you don't always have to do that. Sorry about the shakiness, I'm moving. Since this coin is really, it doesn't really need it, just going to tell you the next thing you want to do, or another way to do it, and this is the way I typically do it, is once the coin has been folded and it's almost done, you can take your flat file and file the non-factory side of the ring. And what we're doing here is the same thing. We're taking the calipers to measure the ring. I can't see, I'm blind here with this camera in my face. I'm going to go around the ring and mark the spots that are thicker and thinner, and take it from the thinnest point on the ring and mark that thin point, write down your numbers and even it out and check it as you go. Since I don't have a flat file in front of me, we'll just pretend that this is a flat file, and you're just basically filing it until it's even. The advantage to the filing, which you would need to do anyways, is you want to get it as close to the same thickness here on the opposite side, the non-factory side. This ring isn't done yet. This one actually is a throwaway, which is too bad. But I'll get into that later. So that's something you can do to help keep your coin whole, centered, or keep it from slipping out of here or whatever it is. Please don't ask me about it anymore. There's a video. It's available on my YouTube channel. And if you're not familiar with the YouTube channel, just simply type in O'Shea coin rings. It's that simple to find the stuff I do. Alright guys, good luck.